So in last class, we have chance to complete. In last class, we have chance to complete. I think up to model, right? We learned how to create the model, source model as well as target model, both the things we created. So we completed up to model. Today we are going to understand how to create a project, and immediately we are going to start our work, how to create one mapping also, Right, let us go and try to do these two activities, creating a model and creating project. Right, for that what I am doing is I am trying to open our ODI tool. The ODI tool is available here. So I am trying to double click on that one. I am trying to double click. Right, this is what the project meaning. The project is nothing but is a collection of ODI objects created by users for a particular functional domain. Those folders are like folders, variables, etc. Whatever you are seeing in the screen, right? First folder, package, mapping, reusable mapping, procedures, whatever you are seeing, these things are called as objects. Okay, now these objects are together staying in one area that is called as project. In my case, RRTech is the project name what I given. Okay, let us go and try to see sample how to create that project. I am trying to connect to the repository. These are the connecting to the repository. Then we are going to get one window. Then what is your batch number? B107. Click on OK. If you go and see the designer shortly, it is preparing that designer, everything is trying to connect it. Then once it is connected, if you go to the designer, once it is connected, it's building the designer. Once it is connected, we can go and we can see the designer. In the designer, if you see here, I have the models. Two models we created. One is native source model. Second is native target model. In this native source model, you imported some tables here. In the native target model also you imported some tables. Using these tables, you need to create the mapping and projects. For that, we have here projects is available. There I need to go for creating a new project. Now I am trying to create one new project. Let us say, give me the name as, let us say test. I am giving the name. Save it. Then you can observe here test project is created. Under that one, by default we got one folder with the name of first folder. If you want to rename this one, yes, you can go ahead and you can rename this one open, and you can rename into the something else. You can rename like this, no problem. Now this is how you are renaming it. Inside this folder we have the package, then we have the mapping, reusable mapping, procedures, variables, okay, and sequences, user functions, knowledge modules, markers are available. These all things are called as objects in the projects. First, today, end of the day, we are going to understand one thing that is called as what do you mean by mapping object, what exactly we are doing in the mapping object. What do you mean by mapping object, what exactly we are doing in the mapping object. Today, end of the day, we are going to understand it. Now, once we created this one project, next is what, sir? A folder is a hierarchical grouping beneath a project and can contain other folders and objects. What is the meaning of this one? So if you see here, this was the folder. This folder is available beneath what's a project. If you want to create here, one more folder you want to create, you can go ahead and you can create one more folder also. Click on save it. Then what you got, sir? One more folder we got, same set of objects. So under one project, you may have what, sir? N number of folders you may be available. Okay, particularly if you say I can rename as these all things are managing the sales data. These all things are managing, let us say loyalty data. Then we are going to do in that fashion. So we are going to get loyalty and sales. Loyalty corresponding mappings are going to keep here. Sales corresponding mappings are going to keep here. That's what they provided, this provision of creating multiple folders for you. Okay. Next point is every package, mapping, reusable mapping and procedure must belongs to a folder. It is available under the folder only or not, sir? Under the folder only, these all things are available. That's what we are saying. These all things are belongs to any one folder. Next, objects cannot be shared between projects except global variables, sequences and user functions. What is the meaning is, suppose down the line if I create one variable here, let us say new variable I am creating, the variable is equal to a, the value is equal, let us say 10. Then I am trying to save it, the variable is saved here. Suppose this is the one project that is called as test project. Down the line I created one more project called as test1 project I created. Then what happens are here, I have here two projects are there. One is called as test, second is called as test1. But in the test1 I don't have any variables. In test I have what, sir? One variable is available that is called as a. You cannot use a variable in the test1. This variable scope is what, sir? Project level scope. Within the project if you create, then in that project only you need to use it. You should not use in another project. However, in the bottom you can observe one option is available that is called as global objects. If I create a variable under the global variable, if I am creating the new variable, let us say b is equal to, let us say some 20 I am creating, save it. This b I can call wherever I want, I can call it. This b wherever I want I can call. That means the test project or in test1 project I can use it. So here I have the variables are what, sir? Project specific variables. Second is global variables are available. Similarly sequences, project specific and global sequences are available. Similarly user functions, project level and global level. Similarly I have here knowledge modules also, global and project level. Then reusable mappings also project level and global also available. If you see here reusable mappings, project level and global. Markers also here project level and global level is available. So what is the difference is, global if you create means wherever, in whatever project if you want to call it, you can call that one. In whatever project you want to call it, you can call that one. But if you define inside the project means you can call only in that project, Am I clear? Right. Now, that point is very clear. Next point, objects within a project can be used in all folders. Suppose what I mean to say is, you have here how many folders are available, sir? Two folders, loyalty and sales. Here I created one variable, right? This variable I can call inside this folder or inside this folder. Okay, within a project, even though you created a variable within a project, you can call within the project any folder you can call it, no problem. Within the project any folder you can call it, no problem. Right. That's what I am trying to tell you here. Next point, a knowledge module is a code template containing the sequence of commands necessary to carry out a data integration task. Knowledge module is what, sir? A code template. Why it is called as code template is, let me go and show that one. Let us say I am trying to import one knowledge module. I am trying to go for CKM knowledge module or LKM knowledge module or IKM, JKM, SKM, RKM. These all things are available. So already people are aware of it. RKM knowledge module has shown that one, right? It is doing what, sir? Step by step it is accessing our database tables is accessing. Right click on this one, import knowledge modules. Import knowledge modules. It's trying to import it. Whenever you click on the import knowledge module, it's going to read the XML reference file, right? That is the reason it is going to take some time to open that one. It's going to take some time to open that one. Import knowledge modules, it is importing. Okay, now you can see here, I have here one thing that is known as, let us say we are interested on the RKM Oracle, let us assume. Then click on OK. Then this is going to import into your reverse engineering knowledge module. RKM stands for reverse engineering knowledge module. Then try to close this one. Then if you go and if you open this one, click on view. Inside this one, we can observe here a number of what is available, sir. Tasks are available. Each task is some predefined code or not. This is nothing but getting the tables. It is getting the tables from where? It is getting the tables from where? It is writing on select query here. Big code is available inside this one, right? Big code is available inside this one. So what I would like to say is knowledge module is nothing but a sequence of steps. Knowledge module is nothing but a sequence of steps. A step contains internally what, sir? Big code is available. That's what knowledge module is called as a code template. Knowledge module is called as a code template. Down the line we come to understand how to modify existing knowledge module, how to create your own knowledge module also you come to understand down the line. As of now, what is knowledge module, sir? Knowledge module is a code template containing the sequence of commands. This is one command, this is one command, this one command, this one command, like that. A sequence of commands are available. Necessary to carry out a data integration task. Okay. Next. There are different knowledge modules for loading, integration, checking, reverse engineering and generalizing. All knowledge modules code will be executed at runtime. When it is going to execute? Whenever we are running this one, this code will be executed. There are 6 types of knowledge modules. Out of these things, 2 things are useful at the mapping level. Mapping level, what are the knowledge modules, sir? LKM is the one knowledge module. Second is IKM is the one knowledge module. These are the knowledge modules what you can use at the mapping level. Whenever you are creating the mapping, it is useful. Coming to that model level, we are going to use what, sir? CKM. CKM stands for, let us go and see here your model level. Your model level, let us say I am taking any one table I am taking. This is what the model is available. If I right click here, then you can observe here I have here what, sir? Control, then check. If I click on check, it is asking the data check cannot be performed. A CKM is not selected on the model. What is the meaning is, if I go for open this one, there I have the control tab. There you need to select your CKMs. CKM knowledge module is not available. That's what it's saying. Now what I want to say is, check knowledge module, we are going to use model level or mapping level, sir? Model level. Similarly, next one, RKM. RKM is nothing but already people are aware of it. Whereas you are using it model level or mapping level? Model level. Next, generalizing. Generalizing is for the CDC purpose. CDC stands for change data capture purpose. That also we are doing at what level, sir? Model level only we are doing. If you go and see here, I have here generalizing. And we want to capture some data which is available in the SWA. Service oriented architecture, something is there, that data you want to capture here. How you can capture using what, sir? Services. In this services, you need to map your knowledge module. So, totally here, 4 knowledge modules. One is called as control. Second is generalizing. Third is services. Fourth is reverse engineering. These all things are at model level only we are using. These all things are at model level only we are using. Remaining 2 things only we are using at the mapping level. Remaining 2 things only we are using at the mapping level. For example, I am going to create one new mapping. Click on OK. Then let us say I am trying to drag and drop on source and one target. I am trying to drag and drop here. See here, I am trying to drag and drop on source and target. This one I am taking as a source. And I am taking this one as a target. Okay, let me take like this. Then I am connecting here one column. I am connecting, let us say employee number is equal to line item number, something I connected. I know it is irrelevant. Just to explain this one, I am connecting like that. Then once I select here target, you can observe here. Suppose I am going to the physical tab here. Then here, what is the expressions are available here, sir? This is a target table. Here what is available? IKM. What is that? IKM is available. Integration knowledge module is available. Similarly, as of now, LKM is not available here, but down the line we are going to see that one. LKM also will be available. LKM is for the purpose of what, sir? Loading the knowledge module. Okay. So 2 things we are using at mapping level. 4 things we are using at the model level. 4 things we are using at the model level. Now tell me, what is knowledge module? Knowledge module is a sequence of steps. Each step contains some code. That is the reason knowledge model is called as a code template. Knowledge model is called as a code template. How many types of knowledge models are available? 6 types. One is called as reverse engineering knowledge model. Second is called as check knowledge model. Third is called as generalized knowledge model. Fourth is service knowledge model. These 4 things are at the model level we are going to use it. And LKM, IKM, loading knowledge module, integration knowledge module, we are going to use it at the level of mapping level, we are going to use it. Mapping level, we are going to use it. Now some of these KMs are some examples we given here. This was the window. Already we saw this window. Just now we imported from this window only, we imported it. Right. So in this one, LKM file to Oracle. What is the meaning of this one, sir? It is going to load the data. LKM stands for loading. Loading data from where to where? From file to Oracle it is loading using the SQL loader. LKM Oracle to Oracle using what, sir? Database link. One Oracle database to another Oracle database it is loading using the database links. And CKM Oracle it is going to check the knowledge model. And we have one thing that is called as markers. Suppose it's a big project, 10 members are working. I'm a manager, I want to track how far they did the work. I assigned some work to some people. How far they did the work, how I come to understand. If you go to this test project, then I have here, what, sir? Add marker, then I can say progress. Progress what, sir? 35% I given. Now, I given like that, I saved and I closed it. Now, whenever manager is opened, whenever you put a mouse here, automatically seeing what, sir? Progress 35%. From this, I come to understand for each resource, what is the work I assigned, how far they completed it. Yes or no? That's the main purpose of these markers. Even as a manager, I can assign the work nature is, it is very high important. Okay, priority 1. Then I can go and I can give you here, this is what, sir? Priority 1. This is what, sir? Priority 2. Whatever you want to assign the priorities also you can assign. Based on the priority, my developer will be taking the decision, okay, first I need to complete this one, second I need to complete this one, like that. Getting my point? So markers are just to manage our project, nothing else. Just to manage our projects or communication between among the team members. Which one I need to do the first, which one I need to do the second, what is complete offer, like that. Right. Now these are the 2 types of markers are there. One is project level markers, second is global markers. Okay, now process, how to create a project, Let me delete all the dummy data here, whatever I created. I am deleting all the dummy data. Now we are going to start our work exactly. Right. Let me close all the other things, close others. Right. Let me give control to someone. Yes, Rahul, I am giving control to you. Give keyboard and mouse control. I gave it. Right. Now go to the projects, create one new project. Go to the projects and create one new project. Yeah, in that line only we have the new project option. Click on that. Then give the name as, what is the project name I suggested, sir? Your batch number followed by RRA Tech project, you can give it. Your batch number is B107 RRA Tech project. If you write in the capital letters, it looks good. So what I will do is B107 RRITEC _ project. Now once you create that one, click on the save button, click on the save. Then you can see we got here all the objects are came. But I want to rename this first folder, whatever available, as a RRA Tech folder. I want to rename it. Try to rename first folder as a RRA Tech. Go to the open, then rename as RRA Tech. Give continuation only, let us say RRITEC, then save it. So we renamed this as RRA Tech. Now with this we completed creating projects are very simple. We saved this one and we renamed as RRA Tech. This is how it looks like. Okay, next one is components. I will discuss this one later point of time. As of now, park this one side. Directly I am going for creating a mapping using expression. Creating a mapping using expression. What is my goal is in this one, what we are trying to understand is, in this exercise, the student will create a mapping that represents the data flow between the employee source to ODS underscore employee target. A mapping represents the data flow between sources and targets. The instructions defined in the mapping tell the ODA server how to read, load, then transform the data. Step 1 is create the mapping, very simple one. Under RRA Tech folder, right click on the mappings, click on new mapping, name it as M underscore ODS underscore employee table. Then click on OK. Then in logical tab of the mapping, drag and drop employee table from RRA Tech source model. Drag and drop ODS underscore employee from the target model. We are dragging and dropping source and targets respectively. Try to do till this point. Try to finish the step 1. Go to the ODI screen. In the bottom that one, that's correct. Now right click on the mappings. Right click on the mappings. Then we have one option that is called as new mapping. The name is M underscore ODS underscore employee. This was the name I given. Click on OK. Okay, that is perfect. That is perfect job. Now, from the source model, we need to drag and drop employee table. From target model, we need to drag and drop ODS underscore employee table. Try to drag and drop like that. Employee table and ODS underscore employee table. No, that is not the one. That is not the one. So for clarity, what you can do is you can minimize this one, and you can go for this was the first source model, and in that one I have here employee table is available. Employee table. Try to drag and drop this employee table, and in the target model, this was the target model. There we have the ODS underscore employee table is available. This was the ODS underscore employee table. Always locate the target table right side, source table left side. Target table right side and source table left side. Okay, if you go and observe carefully here, I can connect employee ID with what, sir? Employee ID, no problem. I can connect type code to type code, date height to date height, but what is the problem here? First name is available, last name is available, but here name is there. So you need to do here concatenation, these two things, then I need to load into the name. These two things I need to do concatenation, that is combining here, then I need to load into the name. How I can do that? How I can do that? Right, to do that one, we need to take one transformation. The transformation is also known as here, what, sir? Components. We have here 10 types of components are available, and this components window we are seeing, right? The components window we are seeing, right? The components window itself is new feature in the 12C, sir. No components whatever available here, it is not available in case of 10G. Actually, components window itself is not available in case of 11G. Components window itself is not available in case of 11G. It is a 12C new feature. It is a 12C new feature. And however, lookup is available, right? This lookup is available in case of 11G also. It is available, sir. Lookup alone it is available in the 11G also. It is available. Remaining all things are not available. However, components window is not there. Lookup is available. Somewhere here it is available the lookup. Somewhere here it is available the lookup. You got my point? Right. Now I want to take here one transformation that is known as expression transformation. Expression transformation. This expression transformation, whatever available, you can drag and drop into the work area. Once you click on that one, then we are getting here what, sir? Some kind of plus symbol. Once you got the plus symbol, you can click in the work area like this. Automatically you are getting what? Expression. That is the one way. Other way is you can go and you can drag and drop like this also. You can drag and drop it. This is the one way. Whatever way you want to do it, you can do it. Now we take in the expression transformation. Whatever columns are available here, those all columns you can drag and drop into the expression transformation. That's what I am suggesting here. From the component span, drag and drop expression transformation. Drag and drop all columns from employee source expression source to expression transformation. We need to drag and drop. Select expression transformation, expression properties span, expand attributes. Select last attributes, click on new attribute, name it as one column that is what? Full name. Data type as varchar, click on expression and we need to provide the expression here. Let us go and try to do that one. Yes, first drag and drop all the columns into expression. Try to drag and drop all the columns into expression. Try to drag and drop all the columns into expression. Columns you need to select, not the table. Inside that one we have the column, right? Click on employee ID like that. Yeah. Similarly, first name, hold the control button and try to click one by one. First name. No. What you need to do is select employee ID, hold the control like this. Then select here like this and try to move like this. Okay. Try to do that one. Try it. Yes, sir. Try to drag and drop one by one or at a time all the things. Yes, good job. Good job. Good job. Now try to drag and drop all the things. You use control. Yeah, that's correct. Right. You dragged and dropped all the things here. All the things you dragged and dropped here. Now once you clicked on that one, you're getting a dotted symbol. So you're getting right. Once you got the dotted symbol on one dot, you hold it and try to expand it so that you can see all the things. Now see here, employee ID, whenever I selected, whatever it is connected, that is showing here. Date height is connected with the date height. First name, sorry, last name, first name, type code is type code. My goal is now, I want to concatenate this first name and last name into the full name. That calculation I need to do it. Where I can do the calculation. Whatever object you are selecting, that corresponding properties window it is going to show here, sir. Here I have one window, that window is called as properties. Suppose if I select here employee, it is going to show the employee properties. If I select here expression, it is going to show the expression properties. If I select one column, it is going to show the column properties. If I select the empty work area property is going to show it. Now your goal is you want to add here one more column that is called as full name column, you want to add it. Then you can select the expression transformation, select the expression, no. Here on the work area, select the expression, click on that. Then see here, what you are reading out, sir, here, expression, properties are available. One moment, sir, give me a moment. Current came. So let me disconnect from the USB stick. What happened? Okay. Yes, Rahul, are you able to hear me now? Rahul, are you able to hear me now? Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I did is the connection is came back actually, the internet connection. Previously I was using the USB stick I was using because current is not there yet. Now I disconnected that one. Okay. Anyhow, let us go for the next activity. Whatever I am doing here, that is called as expression. In the expression I want to create here. What? One ID, one column I need to create at the end of this one. Select the expression, then I have here one thing that is known as attributes. Expand the attributes. Then you can notice here, just try to expand it so that we can see all the properties. We are seeing all the properties are seeing. Now first is available, that is called as name column. Then this is data type. Then what expression is written here? and any execute hint you want to provide, you can provide here. Hint is a purely database concept. If you want to call the database hint here, you can call that one. We'll discuss that one later. This is the fixed execution location where you want to execute the location. If you want to, if you can provide it. Now size is what and scale is what and number of properties are available. At the end of this one, I want to create one column. That column is called as full name column. Select the last port. Here I have the plus symbol. Using the plus symbol, you can create one new column. Click on the plus symbol. Now we got here by default name is new attribute we got. Try to rename that as full name. Try to rename that as full name. Full name. Remove that one, full name. Now the data type is varchar and expression we need to provide here. The expression is what, sir? First name and last name I need to combine it. For that you need to click on here, double click, then we get here 3 dots we are getting, right? Once you got the 3 dots, click on that 3 dots. Then you are seeing one window. Here you can take the first name, that concatenation with. Between first name and last name, I'm also expecting here one space I am expecting. So I am writing here single quote, space, single quote, again concatenation, then select here last name, double click on the last name. Then actually in the bottom OK button is available, sir, but for me it is not appearing because of my projector resolution problem. So what I am doing is I am taking this entire code, Control C, I am closing it, I am trying to paste directly here. Even if I click on OK also, what will happen, sir? It will come and sit here. Same job I did it. Okay. In case of your laptops, this kind of problem will not be facing. Or in desktop also not facing, because of my projector resolution this problem is coming. Okay, that is perfect. And what is the size of this first name column, sir? 25. Last name is what? 25. Total is what, sir? Full name is 25 plus 25, 50. In between that one, what is there? One space is there. That's what we can give here, 51. Size is 51. Now, once you created everything, that's it. You completed creating the full name column. Then try to see here, whenever I select your full name, it is coming from where, sir? First name and last name, right? That's what it is showing here. Next one is you need to connect here employee ID to employee ID, name to name. Those things you need to connect it. If you want to connect automatically based on the name or based on the position, what you can do is we are seeing one kind of dot right here, one dot, and here also we are seeing one kind of dot. Try to drag and drop this dot onto this dot like this. Try to drag and drop the dot onto other dot like this. Whenever you drag and drop like that, then automatically it is going to give one pop-up window. Try to drag and drop. Try to drag and drop the dot onto this dot. Then we are getting here one window. Find matching attributes in source and target and create maps. Optionally create attributes if match is not found. Now by name you can map it, or by what, sir? Position you can map it. So if I click on OK, 3 things are automatically mapping here. Employee ID to employee ID because same name. Date height to date height because same name. Type code to type code. But what, sir? Name is not mapped. Why? Because name is not available here. So name is the only one thing manually you can map like this. Now name is mapped with what, sir? Full name. From source to target, how the connections are available, you can identify by selecting the columns here. Automatically these things are selecting or not? Yes. So this is how to create the mapping. Once you create the mapping, whatever you written here that is valid or not, you can validate using the validate the mapping. So it's saying as successfully validated, there is no problems are available. Try to click on this close. Now here we have 3 tabs are available. One is called as overview, second is logical, third is called as physical. In the overview tab, nothing to do, sir. We are going to provide one name. Down the line you may be seeing the versions, how to maintain the versions and all. Okay, and markers, how to write the markers, some scenarios, these things we come to understand down the line. As of now, we are providing only name. Second is logical. In the logical tab only we have been working. We have been working with the logical tab. Next tab is called as physical tab. The physical tab is going to show you how the things are going on. And we are going to create here LKM and IKM, right? LKM and IKM. As of now, observe here, 12C greatness is automatically for basic thing, not for all the things, sir. Not for all the things. For basic mappings, automatically IKM is going to assign here. In case of 11G, it won't assign LKM and IKM even for the basic mapping also. Whatever I did is, it is basic mapping. Source and target both are available in the same database in different schemas. It is a basic mapping only. Because it is a basic mapping, automatically system is identifying and system is giving the IKM for it. Got it? Okay. So that's what the IKM automatically mapped here. You need not worry about it. And next point. This is the source. Source corresponding extracting options also we need not give it. Why? Because everything is available in the same database. Okay, now everything is completed. Then let us move on to the next one. How to run this one? Before running, click on the save it. I am trying to save it. Once it's saved, what will happen, sir? If you go and see in your projects, here we go for the mappings. Inside the mapping, you created one mapping. That mapping is name of what, sir? M_ODS_employee. Now, before running this one, I would like to show you one thing. Do I have any data in the employee table, sir? If yes, how much data is available? Okay. If you want to see the data, not in the physical tab, sir, you need to go to the logical tab. In the logical tab, right click on the employee, we are able to see the data option. Or number of rows you want to see it. Let us say how many rows are there? 26. It is writing one query, select count star from Scott.employee and is giving the answer to you. Even if you want to customize here, can you customize or not customize, sir? For number of rows, you are not able to do it. Let us say I am going for the data. Now, can you customize or cannot customize, sir? Where employee underscore ID is equal to 1001. Then click on refresh. Then what happens, sir? This is useful whenever I have, let us say, lot of data is available. You want to observe one particular department data, one particular thing you want to observe, you can customize the query also here itself. It is a beautiful functionality or not? It is a beautiful functionality. Now, however, tell me finally, how many records are available in this table? Totally 26 records are available. Record 1 of 26 we are seeing. And if you go bottom of this one, we can see here 26 records are available. Now, do I have any records in my target table? This is what my target table. Right click, go for the data. There is no records are available. That's what it's showing as empty here. It is a empty. Now, if you go and run this one, it is going to load the 26 records, whatever available in our source. Those 26 records will be loaded. While it is loading, it also do the one integration here. First name and last name concatenation will be happens. Okay. Shall we go and do that? Right. Now I am trying to close this one. Click on the run. This was the run option. I am trying to click on run. It is asking which context you want to use it to run it. What is the context you created, sir? Development or global? What is that? Development is the one thing what we use it. So I am giving a development. Did I explain about the agent? As of now, agent I didn't explain. Agents are 3 types are available: standalone agent, correlation agent, and JE agent. Those things you learn later point of time. As of now, what, sir? Local agent I am using. By default, one local agent will be there with the installation. That local only I am trying to run it. Click on OK. And one more property also available. What is the property, sir? Simulation. What is the meaning is, if I select this one, if I click on OK, it will execute starting point to ending point, but it won't load the data into the target. It is nothing but it's going to do everything. Any errors are available, you come to understand by using the simulation. You don't want to load the data into the target, but you want to understand what, sir? The mapping is perfectly available or not, you want to understand. Then what you can do, you can select the simulation, click on OK. In simulation process, no errors are occurred. I can certify that as what, sir? Perfect mapping. Got it? So this is nothing but compilation, I can say in other words, compilation. Click on this run. Now I am trying to click on OK. Whenever you click on OK, it is going to run it. Yes or no? Click on OK. Then we are going to get one more window shortly. Session is started like that. Session started. where I can observe if session is started, where I can observe it is running or not running, it is succeeded or not succeeded, where I can observe it. Which tab, sir? Operator tab. In operator tab, as of now, if you go and see all executions, we have here one thing that is known as m underscore ODS underscore employee. Today only we ran it. Even date wise also you can go and you can see here. Date wise today. Today whatever we ran it. Today means only one thing is available. Yesterday whatever you ran it, you can go and see it. This week whatever you ran, you can see it. Right. Like this, date wise also you can see it. Now if you go up for the today, in the today I ran, these are the things I ran, these are the steps are happened. We need to understand always what is the each step is doing here. We need to understand what, sir? Each step, what it is doing, we need to understand. Let's say first one, right click, go for open. Then we got here, definition is what? In this definition, we are coming to understand what is the instance ID and what is the global ID, and giving the session name is what, and when it is started, and how many number of inserts are happened, sir? Total how many rows are there? Out of 26 are came. Some basic information we are going to get from here. And what are the steps are involved here? These are the steps are involved. Those steps you can see here also, the same steps it is. Next is what's a blueprint is nothing but that is going to give you same how the execution is happening. That blueprint it is going to give it. Okay, serial process, what is the integration process, like that. Privilege means what are the privilege user level we have, you can see that one. As of now I didn't talk about the users and roles, we cannot understand that one. Let us move on to the next condition. This is the condition. Click on open. Then go and see that this also same basic information it is giving here. Main one is last step whatever available, that is the main step, sir. What is saying here? LOAD load. This is the main step. Here what is executed? IKM is executed. IKM stands for integration knowledge module. Now right click, open, then go on try to understand. We got here one tab. The tab is what, sir? Code tab. That is very important one. The code is nothing but this was the code, sir. This was the code. I'll take this query and I'm trying to execute in the database SQL developer. SQL developer. Then I'm going to the start schema. Then tiger. Then I'm trying to execute here. See here, I'm not taking the insert statement. Forget about the insert statement. I don't want it. Select statement is available. This one. Let us say right click and format this data so that you come to understand properly. What exactly I am doing, sir? Here selecting employee ID, then first name and last name. Then we are going for employee date, height, type code. These all things. Let me execute this one. It is executing and is giving the result to you or not, sir? That means whatever manually you did it, whatever in the tool we did manually, that corresponding query is generated here. That corresponding query is generated. That query, if you want to debug tomorrow, suppose something is wrong is happening. If you want to debug directly, you can copy over there and you can paste into the SQL developer. You can analyze here. You can analyze here. Now tell me, to learn the ODI, SQL is mandatory or not, sir? SQL is mandatory. So SQL side, how much strong you are, that much of good, sir, actually. Okay, we used to say normally basic things are enough, but still, at least ETL side is SQL side, how much you are strong, that much of good you are. Okay, as much time as possible, try to spend on the SQL. For this, again, you need not join any course and all, open any one book and try to read it. That is enough. Tool is going to write SQL for you, sir, that you need to understand each and everything. Correct? Okay. Now that's what the code, whatever available here. Next, connections. If you want to understand what are the connections it is using. It is using what is the logical schema, sir? B107. So this is the source connection. What is the target connection? B107. Target, it is using the target connection. And privilege, sir, as of now, nothing is available. Now, I want to understand the data. Go to the designer. Then I have here table. The table is what, sir? ODS underscore employee table. Right click, go for data. Then you can see here what is the data is available, sir. employee ID, name, date, height, type code. Previously, we don't have any data. Yes or no? Previously, we don't have any data. Now we got the data. So this data we got it by loading it. This data we got it by loading it. Excellent job or not? We successfully completed one thing that is called as how to load the data from one Oracle table to another Oracle table. From one Oracle table to another Oracle table. Right. So that's what I given here. The first exercise, first mapping. Click on validate and save it. Then run the mapping. Then you can observe this what we are trying to run it. Here I selected the correction context as what, sir? Global. In our case we created development. According to that you need to select it. Then we are observing the back end. What is the codes are available? We are observing it. Now I given one exercise here, sir. Can you do it or not? See it. Create and populate below table from EMP table. I want to use source as what, sir? EMP table is a source. I want to create a table EMP underscore total salary, EMP number, ename, varchar, salary, number, commission number, total salary number. Only one calculate column we are doing. What is the calculate column, sir? Total salary. But this total salary is I want to do salary plus NVL of commission. I want to do it. NVL of commission, comma 0. Only I want to do here total salary. Otherwise, you'll get the wrong data. So that is a one exercise I given. Create a table similar to EMP table, but replace cart name with what, sir? Tiger, and populate the data. What is the meaning? Create a table similar to EMP table, but replace cart name with the, what is this? Something, this point is wrong.
Target table.
This point is not required, sir. Remove this one. In our notes it is available. Please remove it. Where is your notes? Oh, right. So that is a. I think this is you are clear, right? This point is clear. What I am asking to do it. What I am asking to do it, you are clear, right? Create one table and try to import that one into our target model. Then try to load this one. Okay. We completed in ODI 12C one exercise we completed successfully. In ODI 12C we completed one exercise successfully. Can you do same job in ODI 11G, sir? Start our journey with what, sir? Creating master and work repositories. You need to start it. Then configuring RA database. This also you need to do it. Then creating topology, physical architecture, logical architecture, context, model, and project. Today, whatever you did, creating a mapping with the expression. Till here, you need to do 11G, sir. 11G. Can you try your own? We completed in the 12C. You need to complete in the 11G. Tomorrow onwards, I am going to cover in 11G only. I am going to cover these all things. In 11G only, I am going to cover these all things. Today, let me start with how to create the master repository. We'll start it. Then we'll go for the rest of the things later point of time. It is very easy. You can do that one very easily. Yes, sir. Try to open the ODI 11G and try to create the master repository. This is what the process to create the master repository. I think it is Rahul is not attended these classes. For him, it is a revision. Okay, creating the master repository. There I have the creating repository schema in the database. How to create the schema, we need to understand it. So we are opening the SQL Plus and we are trying to type as sysdba, press enter. We require one user is required to store the master repository. We require one user to store the master repository. That user we are creating it. Let us go and try to create this user. Yes, sir. Go to the start. Try to finish the step 1. Start, open SQL Plus. Rahul. Start, then SQL Plus, then slash sysdba. Then you can adjust the window like this and you can type whatever statements you have here. Create user, that you see later. Create user, that is called as, here we want to create here ODA 11G corresponding master repository, right? So what I will give is your batch number is what? B107. Then I am giving here 11G ODI 11G master repository. It's big, looks very big. B107. Okay, then I am going for 11G master repository. Okay, then identified by RR capital, I take small 1 2 3. RR capital, I take small 1 2 3. Enter, semicolon, enter. Then grant the DBA to the user whatever you created just now. Grant the DBA. Grant DBA to grant DBA to B107 11G MR 11G MR. Then enter. Semicolon is required. It's not granted. Okay, grant is succeeded. Now try to connect to this user, CONN. Connect. The username is, what is the username? B107 11G MR. B107 then 11G MR, 11G MR, then slash RR capital, I take small 1 2 3, slash RR capital, I take small 1 2 3, @ ORCL, enter. Now if you go and see in this one, do I have any tables, sir? We don't have any tables. Why? Because we just now we created. This user, I am going to use it in the step 2 and I am trying to create the master repository. Start the ODI Studio. In case of 12C, we are going to this location and we are trying to start it. In case of 11G, what you can do is you can go to the start, then all programs, then we have here Oracle Data Integrator. There I have the ODI Studio. This ODI Studio is corresponding to 11G ODI Studio. Okay, the physical executable file is available where, sir? See here. See OBI home, Oracle ODI 1, Oracle DI client ODI.exe. There the executable file is available. Click on that ODI Studio. Click on it. Then we are going to get one window shortly. The Oracle Data Integrator release 11G. Okay, productivity with choice. That's what the caption. Right, it's trying to open. Then once it is open, next step is what, sir? Select the new button in the studio toolbar. Okay, this is 12C nodes I am following, but still we are doing in where, sir? 11G. Still we can do it, no problem. Okay, no much difference. So I need to click on the new button. Then select the master repository creation wizard option, whatever available. Then provide the below information, whatever available technology, JDBC driver, JDBC URL, user, password, DB user, DB password. Then select the master repository creation wizard, click on OK, click on test connection, click on OK. This is what we are doing. Then use ODI authentication, provide the username and password. Then internal storage password, that is done. Once process is completed, we'll see this window. Now once process is completed, total how many tables will be loaded into the database, sir? 64 tables will be loaded, not the 67. Why? Because we are doing in the ODI 11G, right? In ODI 11G, the master repository contains 64 only, so we'll see the 64 only. Let us go and try to do that one. This is what the ODI 11G. Click on the new. Click on the new. Click on the new. New option is available above. Yes. Go to the file menu otherwise. Okay. Then new. Then what you want to create, sir? What is your goal? You want to create the master repository. You want to create it. So select your master repository creation wizard. Master repository creation wizard. That's correct. Then click on OK. Then we are getting one wizard that is known as master repository creation wizard. Total how many steps, sir? 3 steps. First step is you want to contact the repository connection. Where is your repository connection is available? That we need to select. Oracle database means Oracle. SQL server means SQL server. Those things you need to select here. Then JDBC driver automatically populates. JDBC URL host means what, sir? Where is your software is installed? Local host. Your database software is installed in local host. What is the port number your database is using? 1521. What is the SID? What is the database name? ORCL. And what is the username just now you created for this purpose? B107 11G MR you created. So give the same name B107 11G MR. Then what is the password you given, sir? RR capital, ITC small 123. DBA user is sysdba. And password is RR capital, ITC small 123. Click on test connection here. Then if everything you provide correctly, it's going to give you a successful. Only complexity is here, nothing, sir. You need to provide here this information properly. That's it. In your company means in place of local host, you need to provide the IP address of the server where your Oracle database is installed. Apart from that one, remaining things, most of the things will be same. Next is click on OK. Then click on next. First step is complete with this one that is called as repository connection. Second is what, sir? Authentication. Here by default it is going to create one user. The user is called as supervisor. If you want to rename this also, you cannot rename it. You need to provide the password also. What's on? Supervisor. I am providing it. Supervisor password. Click on what's on next. With this I completed second one that is called as authentication. Next two. Password you can store somewhere. Internally you can store it or externally also you can store it. But as of now I am going with the internal password storage. Click on finish it. So it is creating here, ODI is creating master repository. If it is creating master repository means backend what is happening, sir? Tables are created here. How many tables? 64 tables are created. The 64 tables together is known as master repository. The 64 tables together known as master repository. Right. Once this process is completed, it's going to give one pop-up window by saying I done my process like that. So these are the things it is doing the now process. Then once it is completed, this is what the screen what you are going to see it. You got it? Now you try to create similarly work repositories. Just follow the notes and try to create your own work repository. If you stuck anywhere, you will see it. Anyhow, I am going to continue tomorrow same thing. But you try from your side. You got my point? And also I given you one exercise. What is the exercise, sir? Try to calculate the total salary. That is very simple exercise. Very simple exercise. Why I am giving the simple exercise is we will get all our new options for you. So we'll get some kind of hands-on on the tool. Hands-on on the tool. Which option is available where? You can search and you can find out that one. You got my point? Okay. Right. Let it complete it. It is doing. ODI is creating your master repository. ODI is creating your master repository. I will ask. Both are there. Material is available both 11G as well as 12C. If you go to the my download folder, did you download the ODI lab copy folder? Download it from the Google Drive. So this was the ODA lab copy. Inside the ODA lab copy, we have the classroom notes are available. This classroom notes, this was the ODA 7.pdf that you need to download. This is a 12C. Basically, this is 12C. Now, if you go and see this presentations folder, there I have the presentations are available, which are directly coming from the Oracle guys. Okay, that is for reference purpose. You can use it. Here itself, we have one thing that is called as 11G hands-on that you can follow it. That is 11G things. Okay, what my style of doing is here, whatever concept I am doing in the 12C, same concept I will try to do in the 11G, and whatever extra points are there, 1 or 2 points, those points I used to give in the notes. You got my point, right? Today master repository is available, sir. Really it is required to give the classroom notes, ODA 12C, whatever notes is available, same job it can done in the ODA 11G or not? Same steps are available or not, sir? Yes or no? Yes. That is the reason I am not giving that notes. But whenever it is required the notes, yes, I will go and I will give the notes that far. No, don't worry. Yes. Please download this one ODA lab copy, there you come to understand more. Now it's saying as what, sir? Master repository creation was successful. You can now connect to the master repository and create a work repository in the topology navigator under the repository academy. Now, I'm stopping with this.